What's up guys, welcome to Munchkins Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Munchkins logging in to bring you your Brave Cross weekly news. Hello guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. Sorry for the late hero of the week, I was still working, so when I came home I rushed in and edited and finished all that up. It wasn't like a huge hero of the week because it's Fate Shantis. I mean, yeah, I guess it's a huge one, but basically all of Shantis talents I covered in the normal Shantis. So I hope you guys did watch Fate Shantis, because I believe she is a wonderful hero and a very good addition to your team. Now for weekly news, basically we'll be covering, of course, the events that are happening, and honestly I'm not going to cover a lot of the previous week's events because I think that's already gone out the window. So we'll just be covering this week's event, and hopefully this video won't be as long as it normally does. So let's start off with the events. Of course, there's reload perks, login rewards, limited trade, which is coinciding with the weekly deeds, which I will talk about in a minute. Daily reloads, of course, always really good. The last week's one is also really good, but honestly I haven't been really reloading because I actually didn't have the money for it. So actually, as you guys can see, I only opened one because that's all I could afford. But yeah, even last week's I didn't even buy anything last week. I'm just that poor right now, so I am not trying to I guess pay out to get all these shards so I can feature them here of the week. It's just not possible for me right now. Anyway, moving on, the biggest thing is the weekly deed and how disappointing it is. Basically, the weekly deeds, basically you will get Dyna shards for every single thing that you finish. Now they said the maximum is 200 Dyna shards, which I guess if you like Dynas, you can go ahead and try and finish it. But the first day already indicated to me that this weekly deed is already a failure, which is when they added total reload at the very first freaking day. So basically, all you free-to-play players out there, basically this company is saying, fuck you. I don't normally swear in my videos, but hey, that's what they're saying. It's like, you either spend or you don't get the 100%, and progress rewards is basically, that's okay. That's okay if you don't have it. 15 only shards for 60%, yeah, sure. And then they have these new items again. It's another disappointing one. So Gurren Cloth, which you can use to trade in for the limited event. And finally, if you get the 100%, you get the time cloth. So like I said, this coincides with the limited trade. So for the Gurren Cloth, you can trade it for new costume, and when you get 100%, you get a time cloth, and you can get these two other costumes, which one I already obtained. So basically you get, I would get soulmates, but I am honestly not going to 100% this. I will just do the bare minimum I can, but that's about it. I'm not even what do you call this? I'm not even what do you call? Where was that? Yeah, that's it. The buy AP stuff. I'm not even doing that. I'm not going to spend 100, 200, 300, 400 gems or so just to get all these AP supplies, and your reward is just a great elixir and 2 Dyna shards. I don't think that's worth it. You can get Dyna shards for 153 of them, so in the in the mystery shop or the bazaar. Sometimes even cheaper, 75 if it's Wednesday. So there's really no point for me to do this, because even though I do like the Dynashard and I want them because I want to 7-star my Dynas, I just don't feel like this is worth it at all. It's a completely shitty event. Period. Now, for those of you who are actually trying to 100% this, good luck, and I wish you all the best. And all you have to remember is, if you already got all these costumes, apparently they're saying in next week's limited time exchange, basically you can still use the time cloth and the Gurren cloth. And I do believe they said it in their Facebook page. I'm just gonna basically go have a check at it. Let's see, where is it? I'm pretty sure I read it there somewhere that we didn't come back. It's funny because they said the Brave Cross developers have made some optimizations to this event. Go check it out and let us know what you think. Far out. What optimization are you talking about? This is bullshit. It's the worst event yet. It's the worst weekly deed event yet. I don't even know what they optimize really, because everything else looks the same from the past weekly deeds. The only difference is the total reload came first, and you need to spend $50 just to basically get it. So you need 3,000 gems. I guess you can accumulate it with the daily reload, so you spend $1. So that gives you $5, and you still need to spend another $25 just to finish that off. Man, honestly, I'm just trying to look where it is. Oh, here we go. So weekly deeds limited trade event is slightly different than the usual limited trade event. During weekly deeds, players can finish the task to get Gurren cloth and time cloth to exchange for a costume. If you already have all the costumes, then hold on to the items and wait for the next event. Each event's costume may be different, or maybe some will only be offered once. So be sure about what you want to do. Well, that's good and all. I mean, if you have all the costumes, then all you have to do is wait for next week. If you don't have the costumes right now, you don't even know what's happening next week, so you can't even decide which one you want to get. But I'll leave it to you guys' discretion. Anyway, that's it basically for this. I don't really want to rant too much about the weekly deed, because I feel like it's such a disappointment already, and there's nothing really happening in Brave Cross right now as far as I can tell. Oh, one quick note that I did post in my Facebook that I noticed is you can pretty much take off your Fate version of your hero now. As you guys can see, it goes back to the normal red moss, and I activate it back to the faded version red moss. So this is a pretty cool feature. I would like to note that I think you do lose the Fate weapon ability. I'm not sure about the rest of the abilities, but I think you do lose like the Fate equipment abilities, but you also of course lose the Fate version awakening as well. There's still I've been talking to some of my Legion, well, we did talk about this when I first found out that you can take off the Fate version, and some of them were saying that I think you lose the effects of your weapon, and of course, and this is because basically the effects of your weapon affects your awakening skill, so that sort of makes sense. So I would just warn you, if you guys don't really like the Fate version, that you possibly will lose a lot of DPS most of the time, but I'll leave it up to your discussion. But that's a little nice feature that they've added, which I don't think they really said anything about. They did mention that they are trying to sort out if they can do it, but nevertheless, they've done that. And one more quick thing, the XP exchange does cap at 21,021, so I did get some items as well. Anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it for now. And Legion chest still not dropping anything, so I'm still holding on to mine right now. And yeah, I keep saying that's it, but I keep thinking of something else. But I think this is really it. Anyway, guys, please click like, subscribe, and share this video if you find it helpful at all. As always, I would like to hear from you guys what you think of these crappy weekly deeds, and are you trying to do 100%? This is Munchkins logging off, and I'll see you guys in the next level.